Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Hirambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyadvaradavakradhya Parishadhya Parastasam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamastriye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishna Dvaipaya Namjasam Sarvabhuta Hite Ratam Vedabjabhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Janmadhyasya Yataha Anvayat Itaratascha Artheshu Abhignaha Swarate Tene Brahma Huda Yaha Adikavaye Mukhyanti Yat Surayah Tejovari Mృతాం Yata Vinimaya Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Sena Sada Nirastakuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharmaha Prochita Kaitavaha Atra Paramo Nirmat Saranam Satam Vedhyam Vastavam Atra Vastu Sivadam Tapatrayon Molanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute Kimva Parairi Swaraha Sadhyaha Hudi Avarudhyatehe Atra Krutibhiki Sushrushabhiki Tatshanat Nigama Kalpata Rogo Galitam Phalam Sukha Mukhat Amrita Drava Samyutam Pipata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Now with Bhagavan's grace, we are in Adhyayam 21, Skandham 3. We came up to Slokam 8 yesterday. But let us take up very quickly, revisit 6 and 7 and 8 before we go to 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is phenomenal. What is coming here is simply phenomenal. And so I wanted to reorient your attention to what is happening. Now in Slokam number 6, Pradaha Srijate Bhagavan Kardamo Brahmano Ditaha Brahmana Uditaha. The Brahma commanded, instructed Kardama. He still is not called Kardama Prajapati yet, because he will become Prajapati once the Prajas are created. So he's called Kardama. So Kardama to go and procreate. Prajaha Srijeti Uditaha. He was instructed to Srijeti, to create Prajaha, the various beings. So Saraswatyam Tapaha Tepe Sahasranam Sama Dasa. Dasa Sahasranam, 10,000 years. Saraswatyam, on the banks of the river Saraswati. Sama Tapaha Tepe. He was performing tapas for 10,000 years. So we all heard it, we kind of glanced at it and we move on. But what is happening in Sathya Yugam, Krita Yugam it was called, people's normal lifespan was 100,000 years. Please remember that. That's why Satra Yagam, which was in Dwapara Yugam, that they were performed for 1,000 years. Nowadays it's a miracle if people live for 100, right? But those days, 100,000 years was the normal lifespan of a human being, out of which 10,000 years Kardama did tapas. But what happened? He did not succeed. He did not get the vision of Bhagavan. Right? So in Slokam 7, Tataha Samadhi Yuktena Kriya Yogena Kardamaha Samprapede Harim Bhaktya Prapanna Varada Susham. So the very important thing to understand here are Samadhi Yuktena Kriya Yogena Samprapede, then Harim Bhaktya. Exactly the same. I wanted to emphasize this, so that is why I'm taking it up again. Please do not take this lightly. This is the essence of all the teachings in all the scriptures in the Vedangal, as it is going to see in next slokam, it's going to say, as revealed by Vedas, it's going to come. So same teaching, there is nothing that is a more supreme authority than the Vedas. Okay, even Bhagavan says, right? So that is a Veda Purusha. So when Vedas speak and what they say, the essence of that Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam, whatever scriptures you read, okay, well, whatever it may be, the essence is Bhaktya Samprapede. Okay, Bhaktya Samprapede. And Kriya Yogena. Remember that. And then Samadhi Yuktena. Samadhi Yuktena, Kriya Yogena, Bhaktya Samprapede. These three things, if you remember, right, then Bhagavan's darshan will definitely happen. If I become perfect in these three things, so I train myself repeatedly, okay, Samadhi Yuktena, whatever actions I do, like think of Bhagavan. Samadhi. That's why Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaivatena Gandhavyam. So we say that Brahmakarma Samadhina is what Bhagavad Gita teaching is. So when whatever I do, if I see only Bhagavan in that, that's how I have to train myself. Samadhi Yuktena. Yukta means to become skilled, perfect in something. That can be just like anything in life, right? From walking to learning to ride a bicycle, a computer language, to cooking, whatever it may be, it doesn't happen by itself. We have to practice, like singing, dancing, whatever it could be. Only by practice, anything in life is achieved. The thing that does not require practice is breathing, because that is beyond us. Every other activity is only through practice. Okay, and practice is achieved through habits. Remember that. And habit is achieved through thoughts. If I say I'm going to do this, I must follow that. And discipline. Those are all, now I'm digressing a little bit. But main thing is practice. So Samadhi Yuktena, whatever I do, I think of Bhagavan in that form. In that form, period. No like, no dislike, no differentiation, no editing, nothing. Oh, this is Bhagavan's form. That's where the favorite form that you and I have, each one of us have our own favorite form of Bhagavan that we adhere to, we are naturally attracted to. That is okay. That form I can picture in everything without exception that I think or speak or do or remember or recollect. Doesn't matter, whatever it may be. But associate that with that form of Bhagavan that I like, and if I train myself to see that in the form of Bhagavan I like, that is Samadhi Yuktena. The practice has started. Kriya Yogena. The Kriya Yogam is very simply whatever action I do, whatever activities that come my way. We all think, I've chosen to attend Bhagavatam session. No, not at all. Not at all. That is an activity given to you by Bhagavan, which you cannot escape. It's not a personal choice. So Bhagavan gives an activity. So that activity must be performed as worship, as nothing less than worship, of gratitude, of reverence. And when you worship, naturally you think of the form you like the most. So think of that and then perform every action that comes my way as worship only. It is not a duty. It is not a boring action. It is not an interesting action. It is not an action to be postponed. Okay? Nothing like that. Every action, do it enthusiastically as worship, as a flower to offer to Bhagavan in the archana of karma. Okay? We perform so many archanas, right? Ashtottara, Satanamavali, Sahasranamavali, so many things we perform. But the best archana is karma archana. Continuously we can perform that. Now, associated with that, so there is no action that is mine and there is no action that is Bhagavan's. We should not separate like that. We think puja activity means something that is great. And, driving a car is not the same weightage as a puja activity. No, it is not like that. Every activity is exactly Bhagavan's karyam only. I am doing as his agent to please him. That's the next one. And I must do it lovingly to him. And then, when I do it like that, also not bothered or interested or desiring any result from it. This is so important. That is Kriya Yogena. So Samadhi Yuktena Kriya Yogena Bhaktya Samprapede, with love, with nothing short of love. Samprapede means to serve. Very important. Serving is the most important activity, the serving attitude, that all the actions we get in life is not to acquire, not to become a big shot or anything like that. They're all temporary. They mean nothing. They actually less than zero. Really, they're worth nothing. In Bhagavan's quote, they're not even considered. But they are given to me. All the actions come my way, given to me to achieve one thing, to train me to develop and become perfect in the attitude of service. It is so important. And attitude of serving with love, that is very important. Okay? I am not serving someone for my benefit. I am not serving something to make myself a great person, to get fame from people. No, nothing like that. I am serving with love. And I train myself to become better and better at it. Now here, Samadhi Yuktena Kriya Yogena Bhaktya Samprapede. And Kardama, after 10,000 years of tapas, and you are talking of great rishi, his tapas is perfect. Nothing devoid, nothing deficient, nothing wanting in the tapas. Mind completely focused, unshakable. Still, he did not achieve the result. Then he resorted to tataha. After that, he resorted to bhaktya samprapede, kriya yogena, right? And samadhi yuktena became perfect. At that point, harim prapanna bharada susham, one who grants the desires of people who have surrendered to him. That Hari gave him darshan. Now, first darshan was obtained or was blessed to Brahma. We saw that earlier. Now the second darshan of the Paramatma, the invisible, the most expansive, omniscient, the Jagat Prabhu, okay, greater than the greatest, smaller than the smallest. So as the Vedas describe in so many ways, that Bhagavan gave him darshan. So remember the qualifications required. Okay. Now, naturally the question comes, in Krita Yugam he can do that. In Kali Yugam, with my deficiencies, weak mind and weak discipline and all shaky willpower and so many other things that I have got, how can I do this? That is why Bhagavan says in Kali Yugam, all you have to do, don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about tapas, this, that, fasting, that. They're all difficult. You don't have the physical strength, mental strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength. So the Kali Yugam, they're much, much weaker. Okay, but because of that, and the easiest pathway has been given to us, which is Namasmarana. Okay, that was not available in Krita Yugam or prescribed for Krita Yugam and Treta Yugam and all that. For Kali Yugam, Namasmaranam, simple. Whatever action I do, Swami, I cannot concentrate on you, but at least I'll repeat your names. Okay, and pick one name, keep on repeating it. That's one activity, simple activity we can do in Kali Yugam. Bhagavan will give darshan. When Bhagavan darshan happens in Slokam number 8, Tavat prasannaha Bhagavan pushkarakshaha krute yuge darsayamasa tam Sabdham Brahma Tadat Vapuhu. The important thing is here, Stavatna, after that, Shataha is Vidura, we saw that. Bhagavan Pushkarakshaha, that's fine. Now Krite Yuga in the Krita Yugam. And Prasannaha, because he was very pleased with it. Pleased with the, as Sabari saying Bhagavan was pleased. Dhruva, how he was pleased. Mahabali, how he was pleased. Like that, he was very pleased with Kardama. Because his Bhaktya Samprapede, as Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever you offer to me, I accept it. Whatever you offer to me with love, I accept that thing that is offered to me with love. This is very important. That bhakti, that love for God. Bhakti means nothing but love for God. That's all. Okay, love for Bhagavan, and that Bhagavan is very pleased. So Prasannaha, very pleased. Then Darsayamasa, he gave the darshan. Then how did he give? What was the darshan? What was the form like? Okay. Now Sabdam Brahma Dhadat Vapuhu. That Vapuhu, that form. Okay. The Brahma means most expansive, gigantic. The Brahmandam, we say gigantic, so huge, filling all corners and nooks and corners of the sky, and not only the physical sky, your mental sky also, completely filled. Okay, so that is Brahma. And Sabdam Vapuhu, the form revealed in the Vedas. Okay. What is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma is what the Vedas say. It's truth. Satyam, Jnanam, that's knowledge. And then Anantam, eternal. And Anando, Brahman is the way Vedas describe the form of Bhagavan. It is not one with Sankha Chakram. Those are all different. Narayana, Shiva, so many things come. Okay, Lingam is there, so many forms it describes. But the main description is one of bliss, eternal, continuous, endless, limitless bliss and peace, the Santam Saukyam. And that form, obviously, is something beyond the senses. Now, in the next 4 slokams, that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, described in the Upanishad, Brahmanandavalli, and the Brahmanandavalli is beautiful. That talks about the Brahmanandam itself. And that begins with Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. And because no words can describe him. That also Vedas admit, no words. Yato vache nivartante aprapya manasa saha is what the Vedas say. Where the words, speech, along with mind, go try and capture him, but come back defeated. Because they cannot attain him through words or mind. So that same Veda describe Bhagavan, the way they do that, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, Bhagato, Mahiyan, so many words they use. But the interesting thing is, all those descriptions apply to him. But he is beyond that. This is the key. So, what Bhagavan does in the next slokam so beautifully described, and I really want each and every one of you, in fact, I want the whole world to enjoy this. The description of Bhagavan, how he appeared to Kardama, comes from slokam 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay? And the meaning I'll give very briefly first, and then we'll take the slokams and enjoy them slowly. This is not an imagined thing, because there is nothing imaginary about Kardama's experience. When he attains perfection, yoga is not, again, please, got to be very careful. It is not the yoga that we talk about today. Please understand that. The yoga we talk about today is not yoga. It is just a physical exercise. Okay, maybe coupled with breathing exercise. That's all it is. It is nothing beyond it. So the word yoga, as described to us in Patanjali, as described by Vyasa Bhagavan, as described in Bhagavad Gita, everywhere, that means something else. That means absolute sense control, mind control, the mind placed on the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Japa Sahita dhyanam is there for Kali Yugam, that is prescribed. Okay, that is with selecting one form of Bhagavan, and one form, we cannot change it, that I love very much, that appeals to me. Not all forms of Bhagavan appeals to all of us. We have to be truthful about it. Automatically, when you go to a temple that has got, say, different sannidhis, you gravitate towards the sannidhi where the form appeals to you, right? And that form, hold it, it has got to be given it a name. So repeat that name and think of the form, repeat the name. That is a dhyanam prescribed for that. That form itself will open the door to formless. The form will dissolve and become formless. So that formless thing is what the Vedas describe. And that entity, that Paramatma, appeared as follows to Kardama. Very pure, absolutely spotless, purity, brilliant. Like, we compare it to sunlight, but, the sunlight derives its effulgence from Bhagavan's effulgence, but effulgent, and wearing white and blue garlands made of white and blue flowers. And then Bhagavan's hair, it had a beautiful dark blue and curly locks of hair just dropping down on his forehead, wearing a yellow cloth, pitambaram, wearing a crown and earrings. And then in his hand he was holding a conch, a discus, a mace, and a white plain lotus, a white flower, a lotus flower, just carrying it. As he came for Gajendra Moksham, Bhagavan comes very beautifully. And as he appeared to the Sanakadi, the Chatwaris, right? We saw that earlier. Bhagavan beautifully carries a flower in his hand, holding it on its stalk, and playing with it, twirling it. This is so beautiful. That's how he appeared. Then in his face, he had a smile. That the smile itself immediately conferred, bestowed the greatest joy and bliss one can experience. Everybody who sees that kind of a beautiful, was seated on Garuda, and then Mahalakshmi was seated on his chest, and around his neck there was this beautiful Kaustubha on his neck. That was a divine form that was revealed to Kardama. Then, naturally, if you and I were to get this darshan, what would we do? Exactly what Kardama did. He fell prostrated at the feet of Bhagavan. And it's indescribably joyous and blissful. And he fell at Bhagavan's lotus feet. And then he spoke as follows. That comes from Slokam number 13. Now, I will read 9, 10, 11, and 12 today, and we'll enjoy the meaning in Padarthangal in next class. And we're running out of time. But remember the description. Okay, picture the description. That itself will confer tremendous peace for you. Okay, your mind will become very peaceful. Let alone becoming joyous and happy and delightful and blissful. Everything will happen. So number 9. Saha tam virajam arkhabam sita padmotpala srajam snigdha nilalaka vrata snigdha nila alaka vrata vaktrabjam viraja ambaram. Number 9 again. Saha tam virajam arkhabam sita padmotpala srajam snigdha nila alaka vrata vaktrabjam viraja ambaram. Number 10. Kiritinam kundalinam sankachakra gadadharam sveta utpala kridanakam manaha sparsa smita ikshanam. Number 10 again. Kiritinam kundalinam शङ्खचक्र गदाधरं श्वेत उत्पल क्रीडनकं मनः स्पर्श स्मित ईक्षणम्. Number 11, विन्यस्त चरणाम्भोजम् अंसदेशे गरुत्मतः दृष्ट्वा के अवस्थितं वक्षः श्रियं कौस्तुभ कंधरम्. विन्यस्त चरणाम्भोजम् अंसदेशे गरुत्मतः दृष्ट्वा के अवस्थितं वक्षः श्रियं कौस्तुभ कंधरम्. Number 12, जातहर्षः अपतात् मूर्ध्ना क्षितः लब्ध मनोरथः गीर्भिः तु अभ्यगृणात् प्रीति स्वभावात्मा कृताञ्जलिः. जातहर्षः अपतात् मूर्ध्ना क्षितः लब्ध मनोरथः गीर्भिः तु अभ्यगृणात् प्रीति स्वभावात्मा कृताञ्जलिः. So that is, we will take up with Swami's grace next session. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaah Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Santai Santai Santai. Harihi Om.